Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gatan Nugraha, and today I will be presenting our systematic literature review on object detection for visually impaired. This work has been carried out at Informatika Universitas Siliwangi. Here's the outline of my presentation. We will start with an introduction, followed by the background, problem statement, and methodology. We will then discuss the number of paper review and network visualization, followed by observation result. Finally, we will cover the discussion and conclusion before wrapping up with thank you. Okay, next. Okay, in introduction, object detection technology plays a crucial role in assisting visually impaired individuals in navigating their environment safely and independently. Our study aims to conduct a systematic literature review to evaluate the current state and effectiveness of object detection technologies specially designed for visually impaired users. Okay, here's the background. Object detection technology has evolved significantly over the years with advancement in models and algorithms, improving accuracy and real-time processing capabilities. Okay, current assistive technologies like white canes and guide dogs have limitations that object detection can potentially overcome. Our review explores this advancement and their application in assistive devices for visually impaired. Okay, here's the problem statement. Okay, the first, visually impaired individuals face numerous challenges in navigation, including difficulty in recognizing obstacles and limited situational awareness. Current assistive technologies often lack the necessary range and functionality. This highlights the need for improved object detection systems that are both accurate and practical for everyday use. Okay, for the methodology, our methodology involves selecting studies based on specific inclusion criteria such as focus on object detection for visually impaired and the presence of experiment result. We search databases like IEEE Explorer and PubMed using keywords such as object detection and visually impaired. We analyze the selected studies through thematic analysis and network visualization to understand the relationship and key themes. Okay. We review a total 60 papers. This network visualization shows the citation and reference among the review papers, highlighting key studies and their influence on the field. It provides a comprehensive review of the research landscape and the interconnection between various works. Okay, let's begin by comparing detection model used in related research. YOLO is the most popular, known for its balance of speed and accuracy, particularly from version 5 onward. Researchers favor YOLO for its performance and ease of modification. Next, SSD MobileNet is the second most utilized of implemented in CNN architecture. There are instances where MobileNet SSD is combined with YOLO, as seen in Mahendru and Dubey's research. Direct application of CNN variants like RCNN, faster RCNN, and mass RCNN are also significant in aiding the visually impaired. Okay. Next, we enter the observation results. Okay, the first. Here we compare the performance of detection models. Okay, the first for YOLO, connect all approaches had a highest MAP 0.5 value at 97% on a custom dataset, with a post inference speed of 0.002 seconds per image. Aripando et al. Achieved the fastest inference at 0.0021 seconds with a compressed YOLO version 5 model. Okay. Kaya et al. reported the highest accuracy at 98.6% using YOLO version 7. For SSD MobileNet, Salunke et al. Had the highest MAP 0.5 at 74.3%, while Konate et al. Recorded the fastest inference speed at 0.019 seconds. Rahman and Sadi achieved the highest accuracy at 98.43 among CNN model, and Khan et al. Again had the highest MAP 0.5 at 92% with the fastest inference speed of 0.002 seconds. And the last Kaya et al. Study with the faster RCNN reached 98.29% accuracy. Okay, next, 59.4% of studies utilize custom dataset, proving their suitability for assistive device system for the visually impaired. Custom dataset help in understanding the specific characteristic of the environments where these systems are tested. Okay, next, we know enter the performance comparison of models based on the dataset. Okay, due the variability of the custom dataset, model comparison are often unbalanced. Therefore, we also compare models using benchmark dataset like Microsoft Cocoa and Pascal POC. Okay, Al-Ahmadi et al. Achieved the highest MAP using the modified YOLO version 5 on MS Cocoa, while Guraifaira et al. Had a lowest MAP with YOLO version 5. Okay, for Pascal POC, Said et al.'s modification CenterNet with a foreground attention module resulted in the highest MAP of 89.26%, while Al-Saideh et al. Used less effective ResNet 34 architecture. Okay, next. Text-to-speech or TTS is a popular feature in object detection system for the visually impaired, as it converts detected text into audible speech. Over 50% of studies have adopted TTS, highlighting its importance. Other features like speech recognition and distance estimation are less frequently implemented but can enhance the functionality to this system. Okay, about 33.3% of research has implemented object detection directly into wearable device. Smart glasses are particularly popular, making up 45% of this implementation due to their ease of use. However, there are still challenges in practically and user acceptance. Okay, next. Okay, we now enter the discussion. The first is integration of object detection into wearable device. Okay, integrating object detection into wearable devices show promise but also face challenges. Factors like device weight, battery life, and detection accuracy in various environments affect their efficiency and user acceptance. Okay. Next, we enter the discussion about effectiveness of object detection model. Alright. Okay. YOLO version 5 and SSD MobileNet version 2 are highlighted for their balance of accuracy and speed. making them suitable for real-time application. Their optimized architecture and reduced computational requirements are crucial for portable assistive device. Okay, you can see at the slide this. Sorry, this slide. Yeah. Next, we enter the challenges and limitation. Okay, despite the advancement, several changes and limitations persist in the development of object detection system for visually impaired. Okay, the first is methodological approaches and dataset quality. Now, the performance of this system heavily relies on the methodologies employed and the quality of the dataset used for training. Many existing models are training on dataset that may not fully represent the diversity of real world environments, leading to performance issues in unstructured or dynamic setting. Okay. Uh, Second, environmental variability. Object detection model often struggle with varying lighting condition, weather changes, and dynamic environments. For instance, low light conditions or glare from reflective surface can significantly impair the accuracy of object detection. Okay, the third, user adaptability. The adaptability of users to new technologies also poses a challenge. There is a need for training and user-friendly interfaces to ensure that visually impaired individuals can effectively use these assistive devices. Okay, and the last, technical constraint. Technical concerns such as the computational power required for real-time processing and the battery life of portable devices also limit the widespread adoption of these technologies. Okay, the trade-off between the device performance and portability continues to be a significant consideration in the design of assistive devices. Okay, next to the additional features and enhancement. Okay. Enhancing object detection system with additional feature can greatly improve their functionality and user experience. Okay, some key enhancement include the first one is speech recognition and text to speech. Okay, or TTS. Okay, integrating speech recognition allows users to interact with the device through voice command, enhancing usability. Okay, TTS technology, which convert detected text into audible speech, uh, provides immediate feedback, helping user understand their environment better. Uh, Second, object detection estimation. Feature that estimate the distance of detected object can help user gauge their proximity to obstacle, improving navigation safety. Method such as a stereo vision or the use of depth sensor EG, RGB D cameras have been employed to provide accurate distance measurement. Okay, the last, integration with other assistive technologies. Combining object detection with other assistive technologies such as GPS for navigation or integrating with smart home system can create a more comprehensive aid for visually impaired individuals. Okay, next, to address the current challenges and enhance the effectiveness of object detection system for the visually impaired, feature research should be focused on developing more complex and specialized model architecture to handle dynamic and complex environment effectively. Uh, which includes exploring new neural network architecture and improving existing one for enhanced robustness and accuracy. Expanding the variety of dataset used for training this model is crucial, as they should encompass a broader a broader range of environmental conditions, object types, and real-world scenarios to improve generalization. Leveraging transfer learning techniques can adapt models trained on large diverse dataset to the specific needs of visually impaired users. And domain adaptation method can fine-tune these models for specific environment or user requirements. Incorporating user feedback into the design of development process is essential, as conducting extensive usability testing with visually impaired individuals can help identify user needs and preferences, leading to more intuitive and effective assistive device. Collaborating with experts from various fields, including computer vision, human-computer interaction, and accessibility studies, can lead to innovative and comprehensive solution, facilitating the integration of object detection system with other assistive technologies for a more holistic approach to supporting visually impaired individuals. Okay, the last we enter the conclusion. Okay, enhancing object detection system can significantly improve the quality of life for visually impaired individuals by providing greater independences and safety. Key takeaways from our study include the need for advanced model development, diverse dataset, and user feedback integration. Continued research and innovation are crucial for developing effective assistive technologies. Okay, alright. I will close this presentation with a quote from Kang Ibing in Sundanese. Ulah ngeluh keripuh, ulah ngeraja gerbagja, ripuh ujian, bagja titipan. Okay, this translates to do not complain when in difficulty. Do not be arrogant when in happiness. Difficulty is a test. Happiness is blessing. I am Gatan Bojonugraha. Thank you for your attention and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.